show's hit London run was seen by 2 million people, so the pressure's on the 35 million rand SA production to be on par. Up to the challenge is producer David Ian, who's been called the most powerful man in UK theatre.
What has it been like working with an all South African cast?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, I've produced here before. We did Greece here in 2010, and Bethany, who is playing our Maria in this production, was our Sandy. So when Peter Tureen, my co-producer and partner on this production here, said, I think Bethany could make a great Maria, you know, a lot of the characteristics are the same: truthful, a certain innocence and naivety, vulnerability. She's got those qualities in abundance. So I was very excited to think that we were going to work with Bethany again in a role which is, you know, Maria is a huge role. I always think if you don't get that right, you've got no show in Sound of Music. But you've got great actors here, and there's always a terrific enthusiasm amongst the cast. And, you know, without your cast, you have no show. And this lot are fabulous.
As well as the pressures of auditioning for an Andrew Lloyd Webber production lead, Bethany Dixon has a very personal benchmark to live up to.
There's some history in your family when it comes to the Sound of Music, more specifically the character of Maria. Tell us about that.
Well, my mum played Maria about 12 years ago here at the Artscape Theatre, and so the last voice that was heard echoing these hallways and these theatres was my mum, and I was Louisa, I was one of the children. So it's been quite bizarre actually to do it, because I'm very like my mother, so I hear her coming out. But it's a good thing, because she was sensational.
The story is based on the von Trapp family singers from Austria, whose naval officer father opposed the Nazis. As a singer who won a musical bursary to Salzburg and served as an Air Force officer, Andre Schwartz is made for this role.
Let's see if the captain's ready. Hey, Andre, how are you?
Well, and you?
I'm good. I love your lederhosen, eh?
Thank you very much. To come in. But you have to salute the captain.
Okay, sorry, yes. Salute.
Okay. Perfect. Wasn't very good, but carry on.
Can we guys? Oh, wow. So this is where Captain Von Trapp comes together.
Yes. Well, I don't know. This is actually where he sort of dissembles himself and comes together when he's on stage.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where you get all your thoughts in process and sort of get into character, I suppose.
Now, Sound of Music is quite an iconic story. Why do you think audiences still resonate with it today?
I think the Sound of Music has so many touch points that we still think of. There's a relationship between a father and his kids, and he's at odds with his children, and then he falls in love with them again. And people love seeing that journey. There's a relationship between a guy and a girl who falls in love. There's a relationship that ends on a strong political level. There's an undercurrent of a Nazi takeover and a love for a country, which resonates with so many of us now.
When you know the notes to sing.
Inducting the cast into this Rodgers and Hammerstein musical are Anton Leiting and Dwayne Alexander.
Now, they say in showbiz that working with children is probably one of the things that you probably shouldn't do, but now you're working with 6 kids. What were some of the challenges you guys had to face?
Times three. We have 3 families that rotate, so...
Yeah, one of the sort of laws of the country is that the kids can't do more than 3 shows in a week. Obviously, they need to focus on their school careers and that kind of thing as well. So we have a group of kids on standby every night, and we have a group of kids that goes on. So they rotate throughout the week. So we've got 3 little Gretels and 3 of each little character. And yeah, it's been intense, you know, but it's extremely rewarding to see these kids that really have never done anything like professional theatre before. And you're looking at them now, already a couple of days after opening, and it feels like they've been on there forever.
And this show is a wonderful opportunity, you know, for any kid. I think it's a dream for a kid who has any ambition to be on the stage or to be a performer. You know, this kind of show is a wonderful vehicle for them. So it's been really rewarding to see, you know, the 18 kids that we selected, see how they've grown through the process. And, you know, we're trying to groom them to be, you know, musical theatre performers of the future. And they're doing us proud. They're doing a great job.
They're rehearsing a further 18 children for the Joburg run from April the 5th. Then another 18 for the international tour to Singapore and Auckland.
Guys, that was absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
How are you? You guys well?
I'm on yourself.
Good stuff. Look at you guys all in a nice straight line. What's it like being in part of the show?
It's fun.
Yeah?
Well, let's teach them some of the song, guys.
So where do I stand? I should stand there, right?
This is for the oldest.
Oh, okay. So
This place is for the, you're gonna have to stand right at the end of the line. So yeah.
okay. So how does it go, guys?
One,
Okay. Dough.
Ray,
Ray.
me, so, long,
T. Da.
Okay, now
There we
go
go.
faster.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, and.
I think I just did the Macarena.
Something like that, you know.